All right, everyone, we're going to wrap up with head coach Seb Hines. Seb, if you just want to get us started, overall thoughts on the match, another big offensive performance, as well as another, important defensive performance.
Yeah, very good all round. It's nice to come away from home and get 3 goals and a clean sheet. Really important that we continue those clean sheets. But it's nice to see, Audrey get on the score sheet with 2 goals. Unlucky not to get a hat trick. Caused them a lot of problems in possession. I love the defensive effort. It takes everyone, not just the goalkeeper, the back line, but the collective effort to keep it Angel City at 0s.
All right, we're going to go to Austin.
Seb, you kind of talked about Audrey getting on the score sheet. How important was it for that goal in the 20th minute to kind of set the tone, especially away from home?
Absolutely. We wanted to come here and set a tone early on. We wanted to quiet the crowd, and the best way to do that is to score goals. And so it's a terrific finish from Audrey. It's good for her confidence as well. In the last game, both Barbara, Marta, Ali all got on the goal to even Summer, and so to get Audrey scoring as well, it adds another layer to our game. And so it's really nice to see everyone contributing on the goal on the score sheet. In this period of the season. But yeah, it's been really pleasing for me to watch and sit back and see the players going out there and putting performances in like they have done today.
This has been a kind of favorable place for you guys over the last 3 times you visited, getting wins in each time. What has it been that you've kind of keyed in on, if anything, that has allowed you to find success here?
It's a great environment to play in. Angel City have a great backing with their fans. I think it was close to a full house tonight. And so I think we thrive off that. I think we enjoy being the spoilers here. I think every game has been very different. Going back to last year and winning 1-0, there was a lot of defending throughout the whole game. I think today was a little bit different. I think we both went for it, both ourselves and Angel City. We had a lot of good possession moments. We created a lot more opportunities, and again, it was a great defensive effort.
It's kind of talking about the defensive effort. Just wanted to ask you about Carrie Lawrence. Obviously, you gave her first start since 2022. The impact that she was able to have at the fullback position and kind of shutting down a lot of their wing play. What can you make of her performance, especially considering this is her first start since back then?
Yeah, she's been on a windy road to get to this position. Obviously last year she missed a substantial amount of football, and then we've had to make sure that she's in a place to go out there and compete, and we felt that this was a great time for her to come in and start the game. I thought she was brilliant, both in possession and out of possession, 1v1 duels, and when she received the ball, making good decisions on the ball. But it just shows the togetherness of this team and making sure that everyone's ready to go out there and contribute. It was Carrie's moment today. I'm sure it's going to be other players' moments throughout the season, and so it's a real tight group and a real togetherness, and making sure that everyone knows their roles and responsibilities when they do get that start, that we don't drop our standards. And Carrie certainly gave a great effort and quality first start of the season.
When you have a team that is clicking the way that it is, but then you also have players like Angelina and Hoffa waiting in the wings, coming off the bench for you because they've been hurt, how difficult does that make your kind of decision making in terms of starting personnel versus bringing them off the bench, and especially if other players are starting to find their form?
Listen, I'd rather be in this position than the positions that we've been in recent years. So listen, this is a very competitive roster. We have to make decisions, to make sure that we're putting the right players out there to go out there and perform, and make sure that we get the result that we deserve. And so, it's a luxury to have Rafa come off the bench, Angelina to come off the bench, Ali Watt, Corey Dyke, and also be competitive from the start with our starting lineup. This culture is amazing. The real togetherness of the group, knowing that anyone can be called upon at any time and go out there and give absolutely everything. And, everyone's playing their role in our success this season.
We're going to go to Sean Rollins. Sean, any questions you have?
This was seen as a potential trap game, team lower the table with Kansas City coming up next week. Can you talk about the team's ability to focus on this game and not look forward?
I honestly don't think it matters who we play, whether it's top of the table or bottom of the table. This league is so competitive, and you have to make sure that you turn up on the day and give it your all. The league doesn't owe you anything. We know that. We know the struggles of going to tough environments. And so we approach every game, the same, whether it's Utah at home or Angel City away, or even next week when it's against Kansas. We're going to go out there and give it our all. And, we always try and get 3 points. And it was nice today that we managed to get 3 points.
Last week, you talked about the dangers of a 2-0 lead and going to halftime with that lead. Last week, you came out and got a quick goal. Today, you came out and got a chance early in the second half. Can you talk about the team's ability to come out strong, knowing that the opposition is going to be pushing to get back in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I told the players at halftime I sound like a broken record because there's been multiple occasions where we've had a 2-0 lead. We go into halftime and, it's the same message. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. Next goal really matters. And so the players know that. They know that they can't take their foot off the gas. They have to go after it again and put pressure on the opponent. And, we did create some really good opportunities. Unfortunately, it didn't go in the net, but there was a calmness. There was a focus throughout the second half. I thought we managed the game really well also. And then, to get the third goal right at the end, again, really, really important. I think, looking forward, getting those late goals will probably play dividends in where we stand at the end of the year. So, yeah, a real good performance today from the group. And, we're looking forward to next week.